The Supreme Court on Friday granted bail to 8 convicts in the 2002 Godhra train coach burning case. However, the top court refused to consider bail application of other 4 convicts in view of their role. It was a bench headed by Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud which granted bail to the 8 convicts. These 8 people were those who were convicted and sentenced to life imprisonment, and their sentences were upheld by the trial court order. The top court has earlier denied the bail application of those accused persons whose death sentence awarded by the trial court was commuted to life imprisonment by the Gujarat High Court. The top court noted that the sentence of death which was awarded by the trial court has been commuted to life imprisonment by the High Court, and the state government had preferred appeals against the order of the High Court. 11 accused were sentenced to death penalty by the trial court. Later, Gujarat HC commuted the death sentence to life imprisonment. Gujarat government on Monday reiterated that the convicts of the 2002 Godhra train coach burning case were involved in serious offences as they pelted stones and bolted the door of the train and opposed their bail plea. At least 58 people lost their lives when some coaches of Sabarmati Express were burned at the Godhra railway station in Gujarat on February 27, 2002. Solicitor General Tushar Mehta submitted before the top court that it is just not a case of stone pelting, but the accused had bolted the door of the train from outside and then pelted stones. However, the convicts' lawyers submitted that they have served 17 years in prison. The court on Monday also had remarked that it is thinking of not granting bail to the ones who were given death sentence. The court was hearing bail pleas of some convicts sentenced to life imprisonment in the 2002 Godhra train coach burning case. In the earlier hearing, the SC sought a chart mentioning the specific role of convicts, their age, and the period undergone by them in matters pertaining to the 2002 Godhra train coach burning case. The court asked the advocates on record appearing on behalf of the petitioner and state counsel to sit together and prepare one consolidated chart for the convenience of the bench. Appearing for the state of Gujarat, Solicitor General Tushar Mehta had strongly opposed the bail pleas of the convicts, saying that it was a very serious crime. He submitted that it was the rarest of rare offences. He also submitted that the case of convicts could not be considered for premature release under the Gujarat state's policy, as TADA provisions had been invoked against them. The court was hearing the bail pleas of some convicts in the matter. The state government also filed appeals against the Gujarat High Court order, which has commuted the sentence of some convicts from the death penalty to life imprisonment. The Godhra incident had triggered large-scale riots in Gujarat. A local court in 2011 convicted 31 accused and acquitted 63 people. 11 accused were sentenced to death penalty, while the rest were awarded life imprisonment. Later, Gujarat High Court upheld the trial court decision to convict the 31 accused but commuted the death sentence of the 11 to life imprisonment. Convicts moved the Supreme Court challenging the Gujarat High Court order. Meanwhile, more than 2 decades after 11 Muslims were killed in the post-Godhra riots in Ahmedabad's Naroda Gam, a special court in Ahmedabad on Thursday acquitted all the 67 accused in the case, including former Gujarat Minister Maya Kodnani and ex-Bajrang Dal leader Babu Bajrangi. The Naroda Gam case was probed by Supreme Court appointed SIT. There were a total of 86 accused in the case, of which 18 died during the pendency of the trial, while one was discharged by the court earlier due to insufficient evidence against him. Reacting to her acquittal, Kodnani, who was a minister in the government headed by then Gujarat Chief Minister Narendra Modi, said, "The truth has truly won." Advocate Sharshad Pathan, who represented the victims, said the acquittal order will be challenged in the Gujarat High Court. Riots broke out in the Naroda Gam area of Ahmedabad on February 20, 2002 during a bandh called to protest the Godhra train burning incident. The then BJP President Amit Shah, now Union Home Minister, had in September 2017 appeared in the trial court as a defense witness for Godhra. Former BJP Minister Kaumudy had requested the court to summon Shah to prove her alibi that she was present in the Gujarat Assembly and later at Ahmedabad's Sola Civil Hospital and not at Naroda Gam, where the massacre took place. Godhra was separately convicted and sentenced to 28 years in jail by the trial court in the case related to the post-Godhra riot in Ahmedabad's Naroda Patia area, where 97 people were massacred. She was later discharged by the High Court. Justice delayed is justice denied goes the famous saying, but the above pace of the cases shows that justice in India is something one may, let me stress that, one may get if only he or she is ready to wait for years or decades with lot of liquid money in hand and a tireless heart to fight it out in the court. To change this state of affairs, laws concerned need to be amended, and we don't know when that will happen.